please, John Leo, it's only 2 after 10. In your top 20 I long to be. Who cares, 1 or 20, as long as one's me. So please put me in as a starter. Who's to know how it's done? It's okay as long as I'm not number 21.
20 years, 400 games, more than 400 players, and the game goes on. Players come and go, new players arrive, and the game goes on. Old players return and depart again. More players arrive and are welcomed into the family, and the game goes on. For 20 summers, we gathered to play and laugh. For 20 years, we knew where to be every Saturday morning from May through September. There were weddings and babies and broken bones and joyful animosity. Some of us grew up, some of us didn't. There was sad separations and there was loss. Betty Syker, one of the original gang in 1976, loved the game. Even when she was too ill to play, she'd show up, sit behind home plate, and give us hell. Judy Clemsrud, our own Sal Magley. Avery remembers the time when a line drive hit Judy on the thigh. She pounced on the ball, threw the batter out, and sashayed off the mound saying, "You gotta have thighs like mine to make a play like that." We lost Judy in 1985, and we miss her. This was Mel's community, his pals, his schoolyard and adult life. At the end, as weak as he was, he still crunched the ball into the alleys. He was a gamer, and he graced our lives. In the summer of 1976, on a hot and dusty field behind the Sag Harbor High School, John Mr. Leo gathered a group of men, women, and children, and the game began. Still smarting from the loss of his beloved New York Giants to San Francisco, Mr. Leo created a league of his own. He instituted a set of rules new to softball: the house guest rule, the sunrise sign-up sheet rule, the seniority list rule, the Schwartz rule, the fast pitch ban, the Oletta hit, and the not high enough foul ball rule. Mr. Leo advises all to take part in the 2-day spring training, saying it will offer insiders the chance to pull a muscle or run into a pole even before the regular injury season commences. Unfortunately for the maimed player, medical aid was limited to 2 dentists and David Pierce, an eye doctor. A player whose finger was bent back to his wrist by a hard ground ball heard this call from the dugout: "Tell him to stick his finger in his eye and have David look at it." A bulletin from Mr. Leo. Those of you able to recall last season will remember it as a distressingly strife-free year. In light of this, and because Schwartz is in Africa and unavailable for the unfathomable argument, we will have no arcane rule changes this year. And the game goes on.
His boyish charm, a Shiksa's dream, a founding father of our team, and the master of the crackpot scheme. Stephen Schwartz is here again.
Listen up and don't laugh. Steve made up the team.
Cannot have Mickey and Ken on the same team because there's no R in July.
Okay, here we go. How can I complete all that? At bat, Ken, Mel, Jimmy, Leaf, Debbie, Billy, Artie, John, Rudy, and Jackie. In the field, Mickey, Ken, Tiv, Mort, Patsy, Avery, Richard, David, Diane, and Walter Bernard.
I think these sides suck. With bent legs, wrecked shoulders, arthritic hands, a useless glove, and in constant pain, Leaf would down a quart of milk and a tin of aspirin, then trot out to the mound. We're talking history. Before Jerry Ford left the White House, there was SAG Harbor Softball. Before there was a Sony Walkman, there was SAG Harbor Softball. Before the CD player, before the Power Book, before the cellular phone, before Trivial Pursuit, before E.T., there was SAG Harbor Softball. Before Jimmy Carter was president, before George and Ronnie put us to sleep and Clinton was still a Razorback, there was SAG Harbor Softball. Before Han Solo, before Harry Met Sally, before Warner ate time, before corporations chewed up the networks like a Pac-Man, before there was a Pac-Man, there was SAG Harbor Softball. And it's not over. The game goes on. Spring training begins Saturday, May 11th at 9:30 a.m. First game of the season will be May 18th at 9:45. Bring a friend.
Softball's hard in Sag Harbor. I can't get in the game. Leo has 20 who top the list. Some late arrivers are known to get pissed, so I run to the ball field. When I don't play, it's a shame. But if my best friend breaks a leg, I'll be in the game.